Firstly, I think it would be rude of me to not address the previous Green member's speech. I think the Deputy Prime Minister in waiting has achieved an awful lot in this government, has quite a few of the ministers from the ACT team and across the House. But what I would say, we have a Ministry of Regulation set up to cut that red tape, the likes of what Nicole McKee has been talking about, a hotline where Kiwis can actually tip off this bad regulation, something that people have been screaming out for years, this regulation that has been crippling SMEs, possibly that regulation that landed me in this position in the first place. But secondly, the most important thing that he's probably done is charter schools, and that's actually quite fitting because this is where today I'm actually going to speak to you about. This week has been a fantastic week, or actually the past fortnight, of new and improved choice for parents and for children and where they can actually send their schools to get education. For too long, we've had schools that are not meeting the needs of our communities, not meeting the needs of our kids, and we've got a whole array of children that are disengaged. Now, the 2 charter schools that opened in Otatahi, Christchurch, my hometown, I could not be more proud of. The first time that Christchurch has actually had 2 charter schools. We've got mastery schools. They are an Australian-proved model. Kids at risk of falling behind, maybe they've got a little bit of neurodiversity in years 1 to 7, will be brought up to speed. They'll have tailored programs that are actually, what these kids need, teaching their level, not just the year that they're in. We'll also be utilising our trainee teachers because they've created a program with the University of Canterbury to actually hire some of the trainee teachers. These teachers that would otherwise just be working in a cafe, not that there's anything wrong with that, but why can't we be utilising these in the classroom? So I'm super excited for them and I can't wait to see what they achieve. Christchurch North College, the next charter school to open, that deals with the kids that are from year 7 to year 10 that have really fallen between the gaps. Some of these kids have not been at school for between 1 and 2 years. This school is going to provide the opportunity to get them the education they need and focus on some of those vocational skills because guess what? Going to university, having higher education isn't for everybody. But we all know that we need some kind of education to get a good quality head start in life. So I'm very excited for those kids. And look, I just want to recount one of the children that I actually met at the Christchurch North College. He was sitting next to me during the pōwhiri, the opening, and he was shaking, like quite a lot. And it made me reflect on how nerve-wracking it must be if you have not been in education for a couple of years and you are taking that risk, you're getting out there and you're getting back engaged in that system, how actually scary that might be. And I wanted to talk to these kids and let them know that ACT and this government actually support them. We want you guys to get back into education and we hope that you have more choice in doing so when you get there. Secondly, I think that these kids, they look around and they think, what has gone wrong in the system? Where have I fallen through? Maybe it's that they had some kind of neurodiversity. Maybe it's that they couldn't get to school for various reasons. It could be that they've got poor mental health. And they've been looking to find ways to be engaged, but there has been nothing. And their poor families, their parents have been screaming out for help. And while, yes, there are some services out there, none of them can offer the wraparound tailored service that something like North Christchurch College can offer. And the future is bright for these guys, and I could not be more excited. And my question to the opposition would be, if having more choice in education, if giving our children the best start in life has become a political football and so controversial, and you don't want to hold the hand of that child that is shaking in their boots about attending school, then what are we doing here? The public and parents, they are sick of education being a political football. They want us to all get along. They want to have choice where they send their children. This should not be an issue that we continue to flick around. It should be that actually, we all actually agree that kids need a good start in life. So my challenge to the opposition is to go and visit these schools, see what they're about, get on board. If you really care about the futures of our children, then come along, have a look at, get behind, and we can all have a bright future. Thank you.